Hmm. Oh, that's odd. Gotta fix that. That's weird. -1. It doesn't look very good, does it? I gotta fix that. Boy. Wow. Fix that now. All right. Hello, everybody. It is 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at 26 degrees Celsius today. It's pretty warm. It's been a sunny day today. And it is June 8th, 2025. Hopefully, everybody's having a fantastic day. I'm gonna go and fix the sub counter because I don't think I'm at -1. At least I hope not, anyways. Lying to us. See here. Let's go to the chat bot. Maybe we'll move that. We'll fix the widgets. Subscriber goals, I think. Why is it at -1? Amount goal. We want to set it to 1,000. Preview. Not picking it in, picking it up. Maybe I need to log out of the platform and back in. Try that. Log out. Log back in. It's lying to me. Widget. Still at -1. Subscribers, that's 1,000. And -1. I don't get it. I do not get it. Let's try a different one. Try clean. What does that do? Does that change? Radius? Clean radius? Sharp? -1. Set this back to normal. Nope. It was radius I had. For clean radius. Alright. Let's copy that and go to the chat bot and re-enable. Hello, Grave. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Confirm all this. Hot lies. Okay on that. Got alert set up. Confirm. Language selection. Confirm. Timers are on. Go. Maybe it's under alert. Yeah, -1. That's weird. That is very weird. Spectator counter. We have that. That's correct. Unless it's under a different type. Goal of members. On screen emote. Chat overlays. Event labels. Goal. Oh, that's cool. too much soda yesterday. Yeah, that can do it too. Hopefully you feel better. Not cool to feel sick. Maybe it will refresh on its own. I'm going to be optimistic and hope that it refreshes on its own to a appropriate number other than -1. Yep, I did see that. Yeah, Ottawa stretches quite far south, so you can pick up Ottawa in some of the southern states. You can even, I think you can pick up Ottawa in Manitoba, which is quite far away. All right, off we go. You don't like Twitch. Yeah, I figure I will probably do Kick and Twitch streams with World of Warcraft, probably. No one really seems to like to watch my World of Warcraft live streams on YouTube, so go and do that over there. If I ever have an inkling of trying different games, just load Logitech here because it's being a little goofy. Operating range sensitivity. Oh, maybe it's just this truck. Yep, there's always that. So I figure I'll use Kick and Twitch for games I don't normally play. So, like, or actually, I'll correct that. Games that aren't farm sim, I guess. I'll probably do that if I ever get an inkling, because there's other games that I play too, off stream. I sometimes play POW World. Then I also play a few others. I like the Lord of the Ring games. Should play those. You can't get into Twitch. Oh, what about Kick? Because I'm on Kick as well. Head this way. Oh, that's a much better sound. Because there's Kick too. I can get into Kick, but I can't use chat. Oh. Why can't you use chat? Does it tell you? And is it the same thing on Twitch? Twitch just, they're like an error message for that? All right. New York is the only state in the U.S. that gets Ottawa's radio station. Oh. I would have thought I would have went further than that. Reach out to Manitoba. I even get Ottawa Station all the way out here in BC, so maybe it might be because AM might be getting phased out. That could be it. But you can't use the text bar. Oh. Are you accessing it on a computer or a phone? Because I have nothing. I don't know it. I don't access it on phone. I only access it on PC. But I tried accessing and watching on my TV, but that doesn't seem to work very well. Go down here. I think we're going to start cutting some of these these stumps. I'm just going to park right here for now. There's a lot of stumps to grind. How are we doing over here? Oh, I can't. Tooltips. Can't do that without my interface up. Toggle HUD and on and off. There we go. Height. This is going to be done soon, I think. There we go. 709. I figured eventually the right subscriber amount would show up. I was getting a little scared that it was going to stay at like minus something. Oh, the phone. Yeah, that might be it. I think maybe at one time I tried to access like Twitch on the phone and then I was like, no, this is too much work. Just do it on my computer. So here, here we go. So I installed my latest graphics driver. It seemed to be fine. So, which is kind of odd because I was out of date with the driver since like, what is it? May 19th, I think. So weird. Some days I get like alerts like right on the day. Now I don't get them as much. So unless they maybe prevented the alert from going out or something, I don't know. All right, we're going to do some stump grinding here. Things back in order. Oh, run that. That wasn't good. But that really cuts into the soil, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to go over that with a bulldozer or something, I guess. There. I don't think my diff flop are going on. Alright. Why New York gets the radio station is because it's the closest to Ottawa. Due to the radio waves. Oh, okay. Alright. See if we can get most of this out of the way. Chopped right through it. Man. Alright, let's reverse back up. Yeah, no issues now, I guess, with my... I guess the driver update was fine. Went fine. No issues there. I guess it just depends on, what happens. Oop. I do not like working on a hill, that much I can tell you. The struggles with the horsepower. I kind of ruined my road over there too because I went in and... But that's okay. I can either easily just paint over it, I suppose. We'll just go downhill. There we go. Hello, rocket scientists. Welcome in. And the station from US that are in Canada from US is Sirius XMN, and over the air. Actually, I don't listen to a lot of radio, and with what radio I do listen to, I usually listen to like my local town radio. So Star FM. I'm not sure if we're going uphill or not. Making a mess of my mountainside, but that's okay. There we go. All this cleaned up. I think my bridge is going to get done, guys. I think today. As long as I manage to keep monitoring it and the progress of it. And then I'll be able to probably take my machine across the waters. Station that I get from Ottawa is Ottawa Pure Country. Oh. I listen to the CBC radio usually is what I get. Which is our national news broadcast, I think, on radio. I think we got that. I'll go all the way up the hill. Nope. I'm missing a part here. Alright, let's just go up the hill. No! Not... This guy is persistent. I think that works out. There's still something there, though. I'll transfer that horsepower back to the tractor to give it more power to get up here. Just manage to get the rest of this all squared away. It has a really strong gurgle on that for the engine. Grab all of that. Let's head over here. All right. Oh, I went through it. I did it. Okay. I thought I just blundered or something. Alright. I'm gonna go this way. I get this all dead. Doing well. It's warmer than yesterday. I think probably tomorrow I might have to turn the air conditioner on. I think. Abandoned places. I've seen some of that on YouTube. Some mansions abandoned. I think that's kind of cool. It's amazing how many mansions are like decrepit. Probably just costs way too much money to maintain, I bet. Go. Hello, Psycho Kid. Welcome in. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Gotta get these stumps out of here. Chop, 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 chop. Okay, I think that took care of those. Turn off the... Give myself some more horsepower and turn off the implement. Just got off multiplayer with Right Family Gaming, like 5 hours long. Wow. What was today's task? I know he gets pretty big into the, what do you call it? The mining and the construction and everything like that. I know he's building like a quarry, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Or did he move on to something else? I gotta get back up the hill. I'm sliding. I got to hit that like button. Yes, yes, everybody's got to hit the like button, please. Keep on forgetting to say that. And we're trying to strive to 1,000 subs, so anyone new wants to join my sub people, hit the sub button. Nah, he moved on from that. Oh, okay. I was logging during the rain and also harvesting crops. Okay, well then, so he's got a bit of mix of everything. What were you guys harvesting today? I got a while before I can harvest anything. I'm in the middle of winter at the moment. So it's just logging for me. I do think I need to plant sugarcane though. That's probably because I'm going to need some sugar. Let's just go back here. I don't want to kill these trees. Let's go over here. Wheat, corn, and sorghum. Yep, those are good crops. I like sorghum the most. I don't know. There's just something about the look of it that looks interesting. If you use the Batwing mower from Gaming Joy, I might have, because I know Kiwi has some sort of Batwing mulcher, and I was using it yesterday on his multiplayer stream. So I don't know if that's the same one or not. Probably not, because if it's a Gaming Joy one, probably not, because I think Kiwi gets all his mods off of the mod hub for console support. So, yeah, so it's not the same one, it's something else. Oh, speaking of Gaming Joy, does he have the stackable... Has he released the stackable pallets mod for FS25? That's a mod that I used a lot in 2022. That's my favorite mod out of his list of mods from 22, but I don't know if he's converted it over to 25 yet. Not sure? Okay. I'll have to go check after the stream, because that is a wonderful mod, because you'll get one layer of pallets and it'll stack another row of pallets on the first row, on top of the first row. It was a safe space space saver. Yeah, those are pretty good mowers. I won't disagree with you on that one. I am on PC. Alright. Go here. Need to go over here. Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm on PC. There's a few of us out there. We do exist. So, even though I think we're becoming dying dinosaurs, though, because I think console is taking over. Okay, let's go forward. I'm gonna head back over here and try to take out some of these stumps, I guess. There's a stump over there, too. There's lots of stumps over here that I have to get. But yeah, I'll have to check Gaming Joy's list of mods and see if the one that I need is available. And if he does have it, then I'll be grabbing it, because very handy, especially on this map, because I have so many productions. I'm not production heavy quite yet, but I imagine I will be at some point. Yeah, I think that takes care of those. Let's go over here. There we go. I'll go forward and grab another one. And then I'll go and do these three right in front of me, and then I'll, how do you say it, start loading truck. There we go. That's good. All right. Let's move our truck over there and we'll start loading. Pop them inside the bunk here. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of trees to devour. There we go. Those three. Made a mess yesterday on Kiwi's server when I was trying to load the truck there. Because I decided to try the high lift, and that really doesn't really do you any justice. I thought, what the heck, give it a try, see what happens. Ended up making a mess. Straightened out a little bit of it. But yeah, so Definitely not my favorite machine to use. I thought it was the first time I've used it in 25. I used it a bit in 22 and found that it was the physics weren't that great, and then I guess the physics are still not ideal yet on that piece of equipment anyways, so. But that's okay because we have this machine, which I like. Makes things a lot easier for loading logs. Either that or an excavator. Excavator does fairly well too. Too many logs there. Come on. Right there. Oh, well, there you go. Rockets PC. Actually, I'm kind of surprised I didn't lodge into that thought, because I know you're on PC. He probably knows a lot of people that are on PC. He just doesn't know it, I think. Does he watch the 3J's live stream? Because they're all on PC. So that's another 3 people. Oh dear. PC. Okay, I think I'm full now. That's a lot faster than using a front loader, that's for sure. Golly. Okay. I'm watching 3Js at the same time. Well, there you go. But yeah, they're all on PC, including James. PC. All right, let's go up the hill. This hill is gonna kill me. I'm going to make a video in a little bit. All right, Grave. Oh, almost thinking of, I don't know, I started watching time-lapse videos again. And reminiscing. Almost might want to start doing that again. It's been a while since I've done any time-lapse videos. I think probably at least 3 years, I think now. So I try to do that again. As it's you just have to grab footage, play game for like a few hours, and then speed ramp it. And then I think the part that I like is selecting music, soundtrack, to add to it. So might do that again. I think I might consider doing that. So we'll see. I'm still thinking about it because I started watching. I think I posted it, but that train mod video in my post. Ramos, I think it is. Yeah, I think that's Ramos Productions. and he was doing time-lapse videos with his build for the train. And he had some pretty good music in there too, so I was enjoying that. So I might do that. Might do a few. And then upload to the channel. Also, I just recently got the latest DaVinci Resolve 20 update installed. So it'll allow me to play around with DaVinci Resolve a little bit more to try out some of the new updates that they've got. That's the video editing software that I use. So not many people use it. Most people pay the subscription of Adobe, or they use CapCut for a free version. But I decided to go with DaVinci Resolve. I had to pay quite a bit of money for it, but I've got a lifetime license on it. So if you buy the studio version, you get a lifetime subscription, or lifetime license, I should say, not subscription, license. So every update going forward, I can update my software. So most people were skeptical, and I had a couple of people say, no, I don't think they're free. I think they're subscription, or you're going to have to pay eventually. And I was like, well, I bought it at update 15, and now I'm up to update 20, so and I haven't had to pay another dime, so and it's handy because I like to use it because it'll automatically update to, or upload to YouTube for me. So I can connect my YouTube account to it, and then whenever it starts, I don't know, doing the render process on the video, it uploads directly to YouTube. But I've never done a speed ramp with DaVinci Resolve, or a time-lapse video, I should say, for DaVinci Resolve. I have speed ramp tutorial videos, but that's a little bit different. Because usually a lot of the times you're just speed ramping, you know, your vehicle driving from one location to the other, because nobody really quite cares to watch you drive somewhere. So I speed ramped that. But prior to that, I was actually doing my time-lapse videos in Blender. So I think most of you guys probably know what Blender is. They have some video editing capability in Blender. So that was my very first video editing program that I use. And it's free on Steam, so go. Didn't do too bad. It was a little choppy though, because with Blender, I think it uses your CPU and not your video card. So it was kind of chunky experience, I guess you could say. When it's trying to render stuff out. And at the time, I didn't know much about video editing, and then I eventually found out about Adobe After Effects, and then I was like, I'm not interested in paying a subscription. And then I heard about DaVinci Resolve, and I was like, well, if it's legitimately free, to try, because they have a lot of stuff in it in the free version of DaVinci Resolve. And then eventually I said, well, I'm gonna get the studio version. So, who knows? I'm still debating on whether I want to do time-lapse videos again. I'll have to watch a few more time-lapse videos. We'll see if I'm sold on wanting to do it. Okay, that truck is full now, eh? Oh, there's my Canadian A. All right, let's see. This dinner. So, put my outriggers out. I got so many trees. I might even run out of room in that mill of mine. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. If I get inspired, I might do some tutorial videos, maybe. I'm not sure. Mostly gameplay stuff, I usually cover by doing a short in most cases, because I end up talking about it during my live stream. So I'll just like clip that short and upload out of the live stream if I start talking about something that I think people should know about. And I usually do tutorials on auto drive and courseplay, but I haven't really gotten into doing auto drive and courseplay in Farm Sim 25 yet. So I, just like in 22, I only started doing tutorials on that once I started using those mods. So so anyone looking for my courseplay and auto drive tutorials, they'll come at some point. Probably get into doing them. Usually when I start using the mod is when I peak interest, right? Like, well, I think I'll do a tutorial video or something like that. See how it goes with me. And my courseplay tutorials still get watched even today from 22. Just scoot through here. Whoops. That was a hit. This is not a bad truck, really. All right, let's spin around. So yeah, we're really going to focus today on the logging aspect of it, I guess, today. Get all those trees picked up. If I get to the point where I can't put logs in, that's where I'll probably stop. And I'll be honest, I am filling that what do you call it? That sawmill pretty quick, though. As it doesn't take me very long to to fill the truck. All right, let's go over here. So how did your archive go, Rocket? Did you get it done? I was wondering whether or not you had gotten your archive done or not. I know that was a pretty big deal for you. Archiving a game. Can't think of anything that any game I've actually archived, but I will admit in Farming Simulator I tend to move a lot of mods around, so I guess somewhat like it, I guess. Go over here. Get in here. I'll grab these ones because this will be in the way of the truck if I don't remove them. So if you get little bits of like green on your trees, that happens when you cut too many trees down. So like the game can only handle, I think, like so many cut trees, I guess, on a map from what I've been told. Kind of like a rendering thing. Your PC monitor is smashed. Did that just happen now? That is not good. Let's put it this way. Oop. I think the truck's too close. Yeah, I put the truck too close. Move this over here. Like a year now. Oh. Is it an LCD monitor? You have to be careful with those because there's like liquid crystal inside. Start leaking. I better back this up a little bit. Welcome in the 3Js. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Always enjoy a 3Js raid. Or I should say redirect, technically. But raider sounds so much better. Like raider, the word raider better. Raid! Love it. Timber. No, but I do know that it's not what you just said. Yeah, because it's a redirect, not a raid, technically, by YouTube's terms. As Twitch uses the term raid, but I like the word raid better. Oh, come on. Put this over here. Hopefully you guys had a good stream. It looked like you and Bunny were having a blast, by the looks of it. I caught a little bit of her live stream too at the same time, so kind of jumped around a little bit. But welcome in, everybody. Oh, don't forget to hit the like button. I keep on forgetting to mention that, but there it is. I think I'm on the ball today. I'm not so much in a not so much in a rant today, I guess. I think I usually forget the most when I start ranting a lot. Or I get into a conversation or something like that. But I did update my driver. I don't think I haven't had any problems, so. Oops. So knock on wood, I guess. Knock on wood. Here I'm logging and say knock on wood. Crazy. Oh. Pick this up. But hopefully you guys had fun. Like I said, it looked like a hoot. The map looked interesting too, I think, looking at it. It kind of reminded me almost like a Mexican map in a way or something. Maybe not quite, but it's like, it's kind of mountainous a little bit, so it's not like 100% green. So that's what I took note from the map. So, because when I was watching the gameplay, I was like, oh, there's like sort of kind of like hilly area with some interesting textures and stuff. So I thought that was kind of cool. And you were out in the field spot spraying. Okay, I think that's full. I think we will move these like over here. Of course, right in front of the truck, right? Oh, don't hit the scratch the paint. Come on. Oh, it's right on the truck. Dang it. Pick this up. Scoop that like that. Yeah, we're gonna fold in the outriggers and then we'll move over there and then we'll move that pile out of the way. Oh yeah, right in front of the truck. It's nice and quiet in the cab. Let's pop this here. There. Jump in our truck here. Clouds are still moving across the sky, I see. Kind of reminds me of the clouds from where I live. All right. Drop down our. Go up the hill and we'll deliver this load to Woodlot. But today's been a pretty quiet Sunday. For the most part. I'm stuck, aren't I? Am I stuck? I gotta back off. It's because I'm in the plowed area. Don't plow your road, by the way. Unless it's got snow on it. You're gonna spin out. There we go. Aussie Outdoor Kid, welcome in. Go and make our delivery. How are you doing today? Did you enjoy? I think it's Monday for you, is it not? I think it's Monday. Alright, I'm gonna spin around here. There's that train again. Monday we got long weekend, however. Oh, okay. A special holiday. Sunday, Monday was the weekend. It's always good to have a long weekend. Get to do all sorts of fun things. I would have thought my paper factory would have been spitting out more wood. I wonder if I should take a few loads there. That's a possibility. Yep. Now, once I get down the hill, we'll just take one more peek at the bridge project. Because I think it's running out on supplies, so it might be on the last stage. Potentially. And I'm hoping that I can get all those logs picked up before it snows. Because traction going up that hill is not going to be very good. Going to be a bit of a mess. And if the bridge gets done, we'll start moving our equipment for preparing the field. We'll be planting grass, by the way, on the field. It's probably be the first crop. And I might split it in half. I might put sugarcane and grass. The sugarcane will be for sugar factory, and then I also need it for fuel, biofuel. So that'll be my next crop, I guess. Let's go right here. It's gone and fell over a bit. Let's oh, I have to fix this one right here. Oh. Drop that down there. We'll have to see if tomorrow we get anything interesting in the mod hub. I do want to get that easy dev tool. I don't know if that's released yet or what have you. I know it's in production. Be patient. Drop right here, I guess. Sorta. There we go. Oh, I got one that's not on there quite. There we go. And I think Billy Alpaca is going to try the train tomorrow, so I'm going to try to catch his live stream. He live streams pretty early in the morning because he's in the UK. So, as he said, he was going to try the train mod out. He did a brief overview of it. What was it? Friday? I think it was. For me, anyways. Friday for me. Saturday for other people. And he wants to put in a whole train onto this map. So it's kind of interesting to see what he decides to do or how he makes it happen. So I'm going to try to be present when he live streams that. And a lot of the people in his community that watch his gameplay are PVRiver players. So they play this map. So it'll be interesting to see what everybody thinks of what he creates and how he uses it to, you know, work with productions on here. So I might draw inspiration, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm hopeful that we'll maybe see some more additions to the train mod. Now, it's not the same modder that was in FS22. Different modder, but the inspiration of the mod was brought on by the original modder from 22. So who knows, maybe we might even see 2 train mods down the road. It's hard to say. I guess that's powerful. The original modder has more locomotives. But I will admit, I think this mod has like track segments that are a lot cheaper. Whereas the 22 version, like some track segments are pretty long. Hello, Kiwi. Welcome in. How are you doing today? So we'll have to see. I'd like to see some more trains, I guess, or customizable trains. So, at least, I'll have to see how Billy Alpaca's live stream goes tomorrow morning, I guess. There's a lot of different content creators that do work with the mod, but they do more time-lapse videos and stuff like that. I haven't really seen too many people live streaming the train mod. So we'll have to see. That was a pretty good live stream we had last night, Kiwi. That was a lot of fun. I think we got a lot done on that that map. Oh, that reminds me. Yes, I think I posted. I did find the roller coaster. You can actually, there is that roller coaster from Silver Run Forest. Green Thumb Farmer has a version of it, which can be placed on any map. Doesn't have to be a PVRivers map. So, it came into my feed this morning. I was like, oh, well, oh, wow. We were just talking about that last night. I was like, crazy. Yep, it was a lot of fun. And we'll get that roller coaster finished one way or another. Hello, Nacho. Welcome in. Good day. Something that I did notice when we were doing the like that area where all the wood is, where we were cutting everything down. After you go over that area with the Batwing, I noticed the grass was growing in. So I guess that could turn into a grass field. Yeah, it won't be for console though. That's the downside of it. Because it's a zip mod, that roller coaster. Oh, you were live streaming? I'm gonna have to check that out later. Yeah, everybody, if you don't know, Nacho just recently got 50 subs last week, actually last Wednesday. And then we finally got his live streaming enabled. So he's able to show all sorts of things on the farm and other things that I imagine that you do. The farmer in Australia. So you want to see some Australia stuff. There's creatures there too that you can learn about. I call them creatures. That's probably a nice way of saying it. You can see some devils there, is what I should be saying. To get an idea of what's it like in Australia kind of farm with every animal wanting to kill you. Maybe it's not that bad, but anyways, there are some nasty buggers there, apparently. Yeah, the sheep would be good too to put in there, like a kind of like a small hobby farm setup. Because I was like surprised. It's like, oh, grass is growing here. I thought it would just stay textured, right? So I was like, oh, well, this is interesting. So, I was even thinking of animals being put into that area. Doing the boat would be a good idea too. These are all things I never actually got to do in 22, so. Because when you started talking about Silver Run Forest and doing the roller coaster and now I guess the boat, I was like, oh well, this is kind of, I never got to do any of these things. I mean, I sort of did a little bit of it, but not as much. I didn't get it completed, and it feels like I get a second chance at doing it, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check your stream out after. I'll probably go and jump into it and watch it once I'm done here. Just load up. Yeah, like, you could pretty much show all sorts of stuff in Australia. Because us Northern Hemisphere people wouldn't even imagine what to expect. The idea of just a road train fascinates me. And I do know what a road train is. But just seeing that, that many trailers hooked up to a truck, I think is interesting. And the areas that they have to drive on is kind of interesting at the same time too, so. It's like a whole different world is what it is, right? So if you don't have that around you normally, it just kind of is like interesting to watch. Yes, Ozzy. Ozzy Outdoor Kid. Yeah, let's go over here and park. That out. That didn't sound very good. I'm burning through fuel on this truck too, I noticed. Okay. I wonder if it makes weird noises if you start running out of gas. Put that over there. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna have to look into that because my gas tank is 50% low. I don't know. I'll listen to the engine the next time I fill it up. That was kind of weird. It was like, look. I never really experienced that out of like farm sim equipment. That's something new. Put this up here. Pee-wee, this is what we need on Silver Run. This crane. I was telling people that I made a bit of a mess of your trailer there, because I tried to use the high lift and it was just a mess. I kind of figured you were going to sell it and or return it, and I kind of figured, it's probably returning it because the physics are horrible on it. But my curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to take it back to the field and start loading with it, thinking, the physics have got to been improved a little bit, and nope. Machine just is rubbish to operate for loading logs. Onto trucks anyways. Maybe it can be used in other fashion, but I don't know. Oh, that fell off. Oh, get that one back up there too, I guess. Nope, just let it fall off. Oh. Glad you were able to try it out before I sold it. Yeah. Well, I had a feeling that's why it was in the sold list, because you had it at the beginning of the stream parked by the shop. And I know the previous stream you had it out. And then I was like thinking to my mind, he must be returning it because it's just bad. But I needed to try it out. And I was like, then I did my first load. That was the only load I put in there, and I was trying to get it on there, and I was like, okay, this has got to get sold. This is horrible. Very horrible. It's like, Kiwi's on the right track to get rid of this machine. And then I think it was way worse before you took the load in, because I had eventually straightened out some of it with the single grabber on the front end loader, I think it was. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was way worse before because I had like sticks sticking out all over the place, and oh man, it's just awful. Oh my god, I'm having nightmares now. Just nasty flashbacks or whatever now, right now. So I will not be adding that high lift into this gameplay, that's for sure. I don't even know what's really wrong with it, to tell you the truth. Maybe it's just the machine. Maybe. I don't know. It's just not a machine I like to use, I don't think. It's hard to say. I did use it a little bit in 22, but eventually I got rid of it. And I went to like an excavator for loading. Because we don't have that crane in 20, or we didn't have that crane in 22. That we've got here in 25. But excavator loading is, well, I mean, you can have moments with the excavator too, I suppose, but it's more relaxing, less stressful. Oh, there's that train again. I swear, he's after me. He's out to get me, guys. Birch. Okay, I think. Oh, we got paper pumpkin out here. Good. Okay, I don't know if I can get in to deposit this or not, because there's like a little thing here. I get underneath. This piece here. Oh, I made it. It did still scrape it though. The paper mill. And we got nearly doubled that. Alright. Alright. Going by this way. But yeah, sheep pin sounds good for that one area. Which would probably go with the boat, right? Don't you have to build sails for the boat or something like that? If I'm not mistaken. You have to like get fabric. I suppose you could plant cotton as well. I guess that would work too, but I think it's more fun to do animals. Or goats. Can goats do fabric? Can do goats too, I suppose. Or wait, no, goats is meant for, I think, milk. Whoa. Oh. Well, I consider that a bit of a crash. Yes, need sheep for the boat. Okay. Back that soda, it's really getting to me. Oh. Goats do milk. Okay. Alright. Yeah, because we want to get fabric for sale, so it'll be sheep then. And then I think you were busy doing the metal stuff, so I guess we're getting metal pretty soon. So that'll be good. Pick this up here. That soda, it's really getting to me. Oh. Is it like an acid stomach? Maybe you need an antacid, because sometimes pop can cause acid in the stomach. Like a Tums. Like that's an antacid, isn't it? And they used to have something called Rolaids. I don't know if they still have Rolaids or not. No one really talks about Rolaids anymore. That was something that my mom used to get. And you would get them in right next to where the gum was. When you go into a store, I think. But I don't know if they do Rolaids anymore. But that's an antacid as well. I think. Let's move this here. I don't know if I've got any more piles that are close by. That's going around. Oh wait, I do right here. Yeah, that's good. Park about, maybe about here. That seems good enough. Cream vanilla soda mixed with orange Fanta at 4 red normal size plastic cups full of it. Oh. I've never had anything quite like that before. But I have had some swamp water concoctions. I'll sometimes, which is basically going up to the soda fountain and putting in all of the hops into one cup. Oh. Just move these right over here, I guess. Probably tastes like a creamsicle based on what you're telling me. I think I do like creamsicles. Orange creamsicles, I should say. Be specific, because there might be other varieties, I think. That should be good enough. That'll be one pile. See if I can high lift myself over here to grab this bunch. Can I grab these ones? Probably not. They're out of range, right? Yeah, they're out of range. I go over here and grab this bunch. Yes, and it's not more like a vanilla orange Fanta. Cream from the soda made it more thick. Was ice cream that you put in, right? Vanilla ice cream. Yeah, I've put vanilla ice cream like in, let's see, Pepsi and Coke. And then whenever the pop hits the ice cream, it leaves kind of a bubbly foam look on the top, which kind of changes the texture of it to a degree. I'm thinking that's what you're probably talking about. I suppose it could make some people not enjoy the texture of it. Even the first time I ever tried anything like that, I looked at it and was like, I don't know if I want to put this in my mouth. Like, I don't know, this doesn't look very good. Alright, I'm gonna... It's just a soda. Oh, a cream soda maybe, but a vanilla flavored one. I've tried a vanilla Coke once. It tastes good. It's a bit sweet though, very sweet. Or go into the cab here. What else? I've also tried Pilk. I enjoy Pilk. A lot of people tell me they don't like Pilk. In case anyone doesn't know what Pilk is, Pepsi and milk together. So I'm like, well, tastes fine to me. That was a fad, by the way, Pilk. I think it was like a fad, like, I think last year or maybe the year before. I think in 2023, I think. But it didn't last very long. I think they even had advertisements for it, I think, on TV to promote the idea of Pilk. Oh, I see some little icons over there in the other chat. Little faces going up, looking like they don't like what I'm talking about. Or are they smiley faces? No, they're smiley faces. I like Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew mix. That I have not tried. Everybody's in the other chat, by the way. Person that's doing the little emojis, just FYI. I should mention that. Anyone that's new watching me, I usually have 2 live streams, and the crew usually chooses one and they kind of stick in there, so the conversation is in the other one. So I know, Grave, you're over in the main one, so it's not you doing the emojis. Always tried to guess who's doing the emojis. This time I honestly don't know who's doing the emojis in that other chat. Or I guess they're not really emojis. What are they? They're I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. Reactions, I think. Isn't that what they are? Yeah, reactions. Pauses. Oh, that's a hit. I'm not doing very well. Almost, I took that shed out. Oh, parts are over here. Oh, you made it over here, I hope. Mystery, person with the hearts and the face. I used to have that turned off, but I turned it back on because it doesn't, they made an update and they fixed it. Before it used to cover like a part of the chat at one point. It was just horrible. But I noticed that they fixed that stuff. Just drive in here, I guess. We're almost to the end here. Let's go take a look at our bridge. The heart was you? Okay. So then I don't know who was doing the face. I'll try to get a link for the other both chats, I guess. But yeah. I used to pin them at the top of the chat live streaming. I think this is one. So that one over here. I'll put this at the top of this one too, I guess. That there. I'll pin it. Oh, I got 23 people watching over there. I didn't realize I had 23 people watching in that one. I'm gonna share the link to you guys if you want to switch over. It's optional. This is the horizontal one. Most people are like, just for clarification, because I probably got a lot of new people watching me on the vertical. I do multi-streaming, so I actually stream to YouTube in 2 formats. So most of the conversation, I am not insane, just to point that out. Well, actually, I am probably a little bit. I live stream in horizontal and vertical. So just to clarify to you guys what I do. Oh, crazy. My closed captioning is working. That's crazy. Okay. Let me go back here. But anyways, that's the link to the horizontal if you want to hang out with the rest of the folks that are over there. My regular crew generally will choose a chat and gravitate to that area, and then the conversation kind of goes on. So that's sort of how my live streams go. So I think that's pretty much for everyone. Most people will go over to the horizontal because you can see a lot more. So whereas vertical, it's like kind of a sliver of what you can actually see on the screen. And with this being a simulator, why am I going up the hill? I'm not filled up yet. With it being a simulator game, I'm distracted now. You usually want to see all the details, so I give the option to people if they want to see me, the whole truck and all the equipment and everything. It is available. Okay. I'll load that later. I'm gonna go check out my bridge because check the bridge. The bridge is done, everybody. It's a beautiful thing. I'm very happy right now. This is great. The bridge worked. It's squeaking. Don't know why it's squeaking. The bridge works. There we go. And there's lampposts. I don't know if they light up at night, but this is cool. This is going to help me out big time. No more going on the ferry. Okay. I do need to move some equipment over there. So let's enter this truck because this truck is going to need to be over there. So we'll use this truck as a test. All right, I'm happy now. I do not like vertical because you barely see anything. Yep, that's true. I can fit everything on a vertical stream. The only downside is it's a very small picture, so I don't really know. I don't really feel people benefit that much from vertical. But so I zoom it in onto my avatar or onto the truck, and then if anyone does want to see the full screen, they can switch over to horizontal because I have the ability to do full format live stream as well, so there we go. But I didn't realize I had 25 people over there. Hey guys. Welcome in. We're gonna try this bridge out for the first time. It finally got constructed. I'm super excited about that. Over here. This is a game changer now. For me, anyways. I like it if it is real life. Real life. Turn this way. No more boat for Kiram, everybody. I don't have to use the boat anymore. Because my bridge is built. Let's just hope that there's not a lot of logs on the road here. There we go. That shortens my distance. And then I can get my farming equipment over here to do this field. So I'll be bringing the next stat over. I will be bringing over this, feeder components. I guess. All sorts of interesting things. Oh. There we go. This truck is doing far better. All right, there we go. Yeah, what else? So that's probably all of the mixes that I would probably do for pop. So, like I said, I've done tilt before, isn't too bad. And I've done different types of ice cream. I think strawberry is interesting. Everybody should try strawberry ice cream as a float. Kind of an interesting flavor. I've done Neapolitan ice cream. Done that, which isn't too bad. I think for planting, can I plant? When can I plant grass? So corn is in April, grass starts in March. So I can't do any planting yet. Oh. There's the rear entrance over here. So half of it will be grass, and the other half of it, I think, will be sugar cane, I believe. There goes the train. I got wood beams on the back here, so I think put these into... I'm gonna just park this here for now, I guess. Perfect. There, cut everything off a bit. A little bit of universal auto load here. Brought to you by the ingenuity of a script mod. Alright. I'll see if I can go on to the other side and pull some of this off here. Fight. I think that's about as much as I can fit on there. There we go. Mega Farmer, welcome in. Oh, from the UK. Wowzers. Well, welcome, sir. Oh, thank you for the like and also the subscription. I thank you, kind sir. We're just doing some PV river work here. My bridge finally got done, so I'm like trying to think in my mind, what does that mean for me now? Opens up the world a little bit more because I don't have to use the boat per se anymore. All right, we're gonna head over here. I bet you this factory is completely out of stuff because I don't have anything popping out. I don't think that takes any of this stuff. This is wood beams. Yeah, it doesn't take wood beams. Goes the train. We're gonna go and empty these into storage. Anything else I need to clean up over here? Oh, these probably I can probably pick up. I don't think. No, I gotta go and empty these into the storage, I think. Storage is full. No. Very well. That's better. I forgot that you could do that. That's pretty nifty. Try to get more stuff over here. Got quite a few items now. Is this that new map? Argo? No, it's not Argo. It's PVRivers. It's a PVRivers production map. It's been out since, I'm going to say December. And it's a production map. So that's the best way to say it. So this is not the Argo one. That's the one that you're talking that's like Silver Run Forest, right? Yeah, this is not like that. This is entirely different. I'll show you the map. As there's quite a bit in it. Let's see. So this is the map here. I'm over here in this area. And I'm logging in this area. And I'm building my train network here. And then my farm is way over here. So forestry over here. Sawmill and carpenter. And then the market. And then there's a waterway here. Yeah, this one is PC only. This is mining up here, so you get like sand, salt, lime, coal, and I think gold flakes up here. So all in this area up here. And there's like custom, this is the train, it goes up this way. Well, one version of the train anyways. So there's like two trains. There's this train here. And then I'm building my own train right here. So this is my train. Oh, no, I don't want to sell my train. And then I'm building my own train, which is right over here somewhere. Yeah. So terraformed all this down. So I put all this railroad track down. And there's all sorts of customized like factories and stuff like that. There's a whiskey factory, there's a beer factory. A logistics center, the list goes on. So I can control this. Oh, I need to release the parking brake. So this is what I'm sort of building at the moment. So all sorts of fun stuff. And then I can go backwards too. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. The developer, well, it's a bunch of people that work on the map. Dajnet is the one that makes the map. Then there's Billy Alpaca. He's from the UK. And then there's a modder called Green Thumb Farmer, I think. He does a lot of the mods for the map. And then there's Mr. T. Miller. And there's a few others. There's probably at least about 10 people that somehow support the map in some capacity. So it's kind of crazy. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was back here. Let's load up my truck here. And they keep on adding more stuff to it, so which is kind of cool. Just, I think I grabbed too many. I think I better move the truck a little bit closer. Too far away. Hello, Bob. Welcome in. It's good to see ya. Park this right here, I guess. That's good. But this is a remake. This map originally was in Farming Simulator 17, I believe. So it's basically a remastered version, as they call it. Drop that down. That's a bit of a mess. I'll grab whoop. Oh. Hit my truck. Horrible. The truck abuse right there. Yeah. Gotta bring this forward a bit. I think that I can probably fit a little bit more on there. That's a nice, good load right there. There we go. I'm not sure if I should put this other bunch on top or not. This might be a disaster in the making. Put way too much on there. Come on. Ah. I can get them on there. I know I can. Oh. But yeah, come March, that field in front of us is going to get grass and what else? Sugar cane put on it. I'm excited. Now that that bridge is built, I just have to move the equipment over. Put that on there. Oh, you're falling off, aren't you? Yep. Shame. Timber. I'm gonna try one more time to get it on there. Good. Good, good, good. All right. Jump in here. Reverse. That's probably not the best loading. Crazy. Alright, let's try fixing that a little bit. Kind of like Jenga right now. Pull this out here. Perfect. Now I'm gonna move these over here. That was a mess. I'm slowly getting all these trees out of here. And then I will go over the area with my stump grinder. Okay, grab this. Right there. Put these like good enough. Yeah, I think we're getting so close, guys. We're getting really close. Getting all these logs out of here is like phenomenal. I'm gonna park the crane here, and then I'll park when I come back down with the truck. It'll be like parked here or something, probably. Okay. Oh wait, there's a fold out option. Oh, I did not know that. Let's just put down the extra wheel. Why not? What the heck? All right. I'll go up to the mill and empty this into the mill. This is a heavier load than the last bunch. Hello, Joseph. Welcome in. Welcome to the live stream. Remember, guys, hit the like button. Hit subscribe. Join the fun. All right, off we go here. And if you guys are on my vertical and want to hang out in the chat, that's in the horizontal feed. We have a lot of people over there watching. So if you want to interact in the conversation, just hit the link at the top. Should take you over. I got all sorts of people over in the horizontal conversing. Oh, you're so welcome, Mr. Joseph. And this is PVRivers, so it's a 4X map. It's PC only. And the map author is Dajnet. This is a remastered version, which means that it was originally in Farming Simulator 17, and he decided to bring it over to 25. So, because there's a big river in the middle, and I recall him saying that would be a perfect map to bring over to 25 to utilize boats. So. Okay, let's empty that in there. How's my truck? Does it need a car wash? I think it's still fine. We are playing this map on our server right now, and it is one of the best maps I have played for FS25 converted maps, I should say. Yes, I agree 100%. I'm just getting started in it, but yeah, it's like the best. The layout has a lot of good thought into it, like the lumber productions are all in the lumber area, and I've been having a blast at it. It's a lot of fun. I'm glad that you think the same as well. Hoping we get some fresh new maps in the future. Yes. I know I enjoyed Dajnet's maps quite a bit. I was originally playing on PV Canyon Crossing on Farming Simulator 22. And I know he has had a few others like Volcano Island, and I can't think of the other ones. I didn't get to play any of the other ones because I found that I usually stay dedicated to one map. I choose it and then I just stick to it. So I didn't even get to finish PV Canyon Crossing. There was so much stuff I needed to get done on there. But I said, no, I'm going to move over to 25, and I packed up from PV Canyon Crossing and moved over to here. But the mods that get put into it and everything that they do in the community just blows my mind. Like the ability to construct stuff, they were able to construct stuff back in 22, right? It's like game changer, essentially, the amount of stuff that they've done. But how do you find the multiplayer? Like, how big is your multiplayer crew? Because you said it's on a server. Because this definitely is like a map that you have to multiplayer. But mind you, I do all right, I think, playing single player for the most part. But I imagine multiplayer would be fun. Because there's so much stuff you gotta do, right? Just drop that in there. Ah, perfect. I'll pick that up. We have 4 daily players right now. and 3 companies: forestry, mining, and public works. Oh, wow. So you're pretty much covering it all. But admittedly, you do have to start off with forestry and mining. Because you need to get the resources to build the bridges. How many bridges do you, I've only got 1 bridge built. How many bridges do you got built? I just got my bridge built on this live stream. So. Let's just ease this in there. Come on. Come on. I don't know if I should put another load on there or not. Let's do this. We're going to move this pile over there. There we go. Whoop. I'm knocking those out of the way. I don't think I can fit any more onto the truck. All right. I'm going to move that pile a little bit more forward. That way I don't have to move my crane so much. Put this bunch maybe like right here. No, I didn't. Ah, that's a mess. Have that there. And then, let's see. Put that there. I'll put this over here. And then I'm gonna just move, I'm gonna see if I can move my crane down a bit more. That'll be good enough. There. And then we'll drive that truck back up to the paper mill this time, I think. We're gonna put it in the paper mill. Plan. Oh, almost jackknifed. Oh. Better strap my load down. All right, up the hill we go. I call this Murder Hill. I'm gonna get a construction roller for this area right here because accidentally plowed or mulched the road, and when I go over that part, I slip. So I'm gonna try to fix it, I guess, later. All right, there's the train. So hopefully this winter season I'll be able to do a lot more work on the terraforming grade. So I just need to do the stump grinding, and then I should be able to resume construction operations and seeing the train go a little further than what it is. And then once the slope is done, I don't know where I'm going to have it end up. I think I might just have some sort of setup, like a dual silo setup for now. So there'll be like a little siding down there or something like that. But over here will be like a large area for like a shunt area. Goes the real train. Go in here. All right. Ta-da. Yeah, it sounds like you guys got a pretty good crew there set up, Joseph. All sorts of stuff going on. Hello, Eric, the crazy Viking. Welcome in. Wow. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day, sir. All right, I'm gonna go down here. Load. So my bridge is made, Eric. I got the bridge going. The bridge is finally made. The last stream on here, I don't know. I felt like I was lagging a little bit. I don't know. It just didn't feel like everything was moving as quickly as I wanted it to. But today feels like a really good day. It feels like a lucky day to me right now. The bridge is made, and I'm getting all these logs picked up for once. So I'm feeling really good about today's live stream. Gonna park probably right here. See, I only have to go down here, and then I got all the logs. Oh, oh dear. I take it it's not been a very good day. Doesn't sound very good. Yeah. Now, if it's been a bad day, I'm sorry to hear that. And how much more of your day do you have? Hopefully it's not too much. Yep. This right in here. What time is it? 3 p.m. There we go. Let's grab this. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Oop. If we can get this in here like this without having to straighten it anymore. Come on. All of it. It's only 8:34 a.m. Oh boy. So you're just starting the day. Well, I'm hoping whatever is ailing you it gets better for you. I don't enjoy bad days myself. Put this right here. But it's a holiday here, so nothing is open before tomorrow. Okay. Oh, so you get a holiday as well? Oh, that's cool. Cool. Yeah, because it's I was told that it's a holiday in Australia and I think New Zealand. So in Canada, it's not a holiday. There's no holiday for us. It's just a regular weekend. But mind you, I think people are starting to get out of school. So, and then we'll probably have a holiday on Canada Day, which is July 1st. So. I just try to move these a bit closer. Grab that. But even though it's a bad day, at least you get the day off, so that's, I guess, a good thing. If I'm in a bad mood, I'd rather be it on a holiday or a day off or something. I don't like to be working if I'm in a bad mood. Let's put this on here. Is this gonna... Okay, that's enough wood on there. And the rest of this we're gonna just forward. Some of those logs are gonna be lost, I bet. Or maybe not. Move this in. This is the biggest mess of logs over here. Alright, I think we'll be fine about here. We'll probably back the truck up into that area. And I have to put more in there. Okay, jump out. We'll leave the train here. Yeah, I don't got too much more to do. Yep, a few more truckloads. Be good. No tomorrow, no holiday for you either. Nope. I have a week left until I get off of school. July 4th is the next holiday. Yep, that sounds about right. All right, let's go into the field, I guess. I'm surprised I don't have no stones to pick up on here, because I had the... I ran a subsoiler over this, I believe. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I think it becomes like a very long weekend, I think. Roughly around the 1st of July and the 4th, because of the two celebratory holidays in North America at that time. And then we also throw off fireworks, both of us, so both in Canada and Unit S. Except we're not having fireworks in Chilliwack. We're doing a drone show. It seems like we're switching over to drone shows now instead of fireworks. So, which is pretty cool. We had a drone show last year. I recorded it or live streamed it, which was fun. So I might do the same thing this year, perhaps, when I'm at the Canada Day celebrations. All right, well, see you when you get back, Rocket. And then they usually have a display of like sometimes military equipment, sometimes usually some local farmers put up booths or show off their animals sometimes. So I'm not exactly sure what we can expect this year, but we shall see. 3, 2, 1, fire. 3, 2, 1, fire. Yes. Fire no more drones. Yeah, they do a light show for us. It's they've all got like LED lights on them. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I've got one video from last year that shows. I had quite a few people watching. But I lucked out on that because, and they were all people, well, I had people from my gaming community watching too, without a doubt, but a lot of them were people from Chilliwack, where I live, that ended up watching. And the reason behind that is that they didn't have like a live feed, like they were supposed to live feed it online. And there was a lot of senior citizens that were disappointed because they couldn't get the live feed to work, because it was very hot that day, right? So, and the area isn't really, accessible, and it's very crowded. So, a lot of folks would choose to stay home to watch the drone show. And me, I just decided, oh, what the heck, I might as well go live while I'm here. So that's what I did. And had a lot of people jumping in on the live from where I live. So. Well, we used to have fireworks, but due to fires and stuff like that, they've decided to get away from doing fireworks because it could catch something on fire. Oops. Oh boy. So I don't think we will ever see fireworks again. Where I live, I think it's going to be just basically just drone show only. Uh, just so that there's no risk of fires or something like that. That's not in all parts of Canada though. Some parts might still have a fireworks show. Like I think Vancouver will still have potentially a fireworks show. Because they are a coastal city. So usually they put the drones out on a barge and kind of fire them off in the middle of like the waterways. So less likely of anyone getting any fire damage or anything, right? Because it's just going to go into the water. Um, and they've always done it that way, I think, for years. I don't know if I should have moved forward a bit. I can still move forward there, I guess, if I want. I should be fine. There we go. And I think all schools where I live will be out probably by the 18th or the 20th. So I think elementary schools or junior high will probably be out sooner. Like I think it might be out. Maybe this is their final week. But for those that are like in high school, they usually go a little longer for provincial exams and stuff like that. So have that going on. Provincial exams are what you have to pass for high academic courses. So like your English, your math, your sciences, some of the social classes like history class, uh, calculus, I think, yeah. So usually they will have, I think, additional testing prep work. Like the teachers will keep their classroom open for helping students study for the exam or something like that. It's less formal. Like instead of a new lesson plan, some schools will dedicate the first 2 weeks of June just to studying um, for the provincial exams, essentially. Is sort of how it usually works, or at least that's how I remember it, anyways. And then once the provincial exams are over, then the teachers have to struggle to get the report cards done, and it's probably like crazy time for teachers, I think. I think I'm going to move forward a bit. Do that. And grab these. How's my fuel situation? Doing all right. I think the truck's running out of fuel though. I'll have to probably. I think it's at like half a tank or something. My grandpa is going to do a big fire that will start on the Thursday and end on Sunday, and he is going to try to get fireworks. That sounds like a lot of fun. That's because I think you said that you have like a camp or something, or a cabin or something. Didn't you say? Like a area where you can do that. There we go. Let's, I'm gonna move some more here. Clouds are just flying all over the place up above. Yep. Probably stacking this. Yeah, this is a little bit too high. That's fine. I'm trying to make myself a bit of a hole. Because I'm gonna move the crane one more time. Bunch those together. So the bigger the pile, it sometimes makes it a little bit more challenging to reach. I'll put this like right here. And then I'll move myself somewhere over there, I guess. So grab that. So if you guys are just tuning in, be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. If you're watching on your phone and you came in through YouTube Shorts and you wish to join the conversation, there is a link pinned at the top of the chat that you can click on that will take you to the horizontal live feed. So I live stream horizontally and vertically. The difference is that with the horizontal stream, you can see more details. As on the vertical, it's more zoomed in. It's not too bad, eh? Yeah, that's good enough. We're gonna go... We're almost to the end. We got a couple more to grab. Take this truck up and unload it. Boop, boop. All right. See if we can get up the hill here. How are we doing for time? So, not doing too bad. We're into December. So my guess is for the rest of the stream, we'll get these logs out of here, and we will get that accomplished. We'll probably do some stump grinding, maybe some production work, and then that will probably be it. And then next live stream, we'll just jump right into terraforming and trying to get that railway going a little further. That's how I kind of map it out in my head right now. I think we sent quite a few loads to the paper mill, so we'll just head this way. I've got so much lumber material I have to clean up. It's a mess. All right, Psycho Kid. You have a great evening as well. Thank you for stopping in. We're fine, no train. No worries. Let's see. Oh yeah, and that field too, like I said, I'll have to figure out what we want to do with that. I also want to put some animals on there. I think it's probably going to be something that's going to give me milk. So, I'll have to figure that all out. So grass, maybe it'll be all grass. I haven't really decided yet. Because I'll need. Oh, darn. Darn, my steering column came off. One sec. Retighten that. A little bit too aggressive on the turns there. Push that back. Tighten this one up. Push those down. Am I fine? Okay, and I did clip something, so 2 times. I hit the versatile as well. And the tree a little bit. Clipping stuff today. So yeah, we're getting there. This is great. Right, well, will be good. And I don't know. Just to let you guys know, like I said, I think Billy Alpaca tomorrow will be doing a live stream with regards to the train. That's an early morning live stream for me anyways. He's in the UK, so I think it's UK evening. So it's on this map basically. and he's going to be. I'm not sure unless he's changed his mind. He could have changed his mind. I don't know, but it sounded like he wants to try the train mod out more on PV Rivers. So, if he does go forward with that, I will probably post something on my YouTube post area. I'll share the link out there. I shared out Friday's live stream because he went over the testing of it. So if you want to see the railroad tracks, the train cars, and some of the light testing he's done with it, you can check out my post area on my YouTube channel. So I'm kind of curious to see what he comes up with. I think he's going to go a different approach. I'm using Terraform. So he's probably going to get a little bit more into it than what I am because I have to, well, terraform my slope back there. So, which does take a bit of time, right? Oh, is this a mess? But if you want to get into like the nitty gritty, I probably would suggest checking out the live stream. So. I'll be there in the morning, most likely. Waiting to see, because I'm curious, so. I know my thoughts, but I'm always intrigued to hear what other content creators think on the mod as well, so. And what they could do with it, especially with this map, so. I might draw on some inspiration or steal a few ideas from them, I guess. Pick this up here. Yes, exactly. Well, it's going to be tomorrow, because I know Friday he said Monday stream I'm going to do more, something along the lines he said he was going to do more with the train mod, so. So I'm going to see. I can, yes. One sec here. He predominantly live streams on Twitch, but now he's gotten into dual streaming. So now he does YouTube and Twitch. So one sec. I'll share it out on the chat. Give me a sec here. And his perspective I enjoy is because I'm not into modding. I don't mod. It's not my thing. I just play the game, right? So as a person that knows how to go into the mods and tear them apart and kind of really review them, he has the capability of doing that, whereas I don't. So I'm kind of intrigued to see what he has to say on it. So yeah, here it is. So Billy Aka 78 channel. Put that. Oh, the wrong button. One sec. So that's the channel. Go. You're very welcome. And he obviously does most of the, like, a portion of the development for the map, like that I'm playing on PVRivers, and all of the other PV maps as well. So oh, a tree fell over on the other side. Oh well. There we go. Let's see. Oh, 2 trees. I can probably pick that up later. Just move forward a little bit. And how are we going to do this? Get back in here. Okay, that's good. Let me see if I can just, I wonder if I can move some of those over here a little bit. That way they're all in one area. And I don't, well, I'll only have to move once. This might be too far away though. Ta-da! Can I get that one? Might be able to get that one. Oh, I can. Right on. It's like fishing. Literally like fishing. Oh. There we go. I'm out of range. I have to move this forward. I'm gonna grab that last pile and move it over. There we go. And sploosh. Hello, Sydney. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know, Grave. I've got my... I'm not too confident on bot tricks. So all this area over here on the right was all trees, by the way. So this whole field was trees. And I terraformed it, and now it's the field. It's gonna be, I think I want to put at least some animals on there, and I want to put a grass field for sure, and a sugarcane field. And this road has to be redone. It's completely butchered. Extremely butchered. Have to fix this up somehow. I'll have to get a roller. And then as you can see, this is where I've been working. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get it fixed. I don't think it likes to play very well on YouTube. So I might have to rethink what I'm going to do for a bot on YouTube. I might run 2 bots. I might run like 1 bot on... Let's see here, on Kick and Twitch, which Botrix does very well on Kick and Twitch, but for some reason it just doesn't like running 2 streams on YouTube. I don't know why. It'll do one stream key, that's it. It will not do 2. And it puzzles me. All right, have a good night, Grave. Thanks for stopping in, man. Oops. Oh, that wasn't good. I am not doing very good with driving. I'm up to 6 crashes so far. That's just crazy. See here, my road's over here. This bunch is gonna go to the wood mill, I guess. Yeah. So something that I thought about doing is maybe I might bring Nightbot back for just YouTube, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe Stream Elements. I'll have to think on that. And then just keep bot tricks on Kick and Twitch. Perhaps. I have to think on it. I was hoping to just get 1 bot that will handle it all, because then you've got just 1 interface to deal with, right? And hope that maybe down the road, maybe bot tricks, because it's still in beta, right? So maybe it'll improve down the road. They'll find a way to fix it. I think if I do choose, well, I don't know. I have to think on it. Because I think I had problems with Stream Elements showing up in both chats. I might give Stream Elements one more try, because that one seems to be not so authoritarian in nature. But Nightbot, mind you, even though it's like that, it's at least it does the job, I guess. Supposedly. I don't know. I'll have to think. Sleep on it is the word, is what I'm looking for. All right. Okay. This is going to be at least 2 loads, I would imagine. All right, let's grab another bunch. Okay, that looks good. How are we doing for time? Let's see, 18 after 12. So, yeah, we're in our last hour of our live stream. There we go. Nice hefty load. Oh. Ah, crazy. Let's put this right. This might be too much. I don't know. The trick is to just slightly open the claw up when you are about that high. I don't know if I can put any more in. I don't think I'll chance it. I'll just I got like one more little bit here, and move these here. I'll come back for the small pile. That's what I'll do. I'm not gonna chance it because it's gonna fall off. Well, actually, I might have an idea. Let's just at least strap those down. And we'll see if we can get another bunch on there. That's probably going to fall off, though. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen, but... Oh. But if I can get all of this on there, man, that's one load. All right. I'm going to risk it. 'Cause it might work. I don't think so, though, because it... Now, what I could probably do... I think I got him. Yeah, they're in there somehow. All right. Well, this one will have to go to the sawmill because I can't get into the paper mill with that kite below. I put the extra wheel down for weight balance. And we're going to just turn around here. I'm not going to go along the side road because I'll probably need as much momentum as possible. Alright, off we go. Hey, I actually feel like I accomplished something today, guys. This is amazing. As when I first started trying to pick up all these logs, I was like, oh my gosh, that's going to take forever. We still have to do stump grinding. So probably do that. Am I going to get stuck? I made it over. Just barely. Spinning tires here. All right. So I foresee that next episode we'll be doing more terraforming to expand our track system. We'll be doing stump grinding probably. I'm not sure if I can get all those stumps grinded by the end of the stream, but we will see. I can always try. Next stream I probably will be moving over some equipment, like planting equipment, over to this side, like over by that field that needs to have planting done. So just preparation because we are into December and then we'll roll into January and February, so in March is planting season. We'll see if I get my environmental subsidy for the oilseed radish that I've got planted. So that's sitting in the ground at the main farm. And those fields will get all turned into corn because I really want to try to do some sort of corn harvest. And corn gets me... know what it gets me. Let's just park this over here. I think I'm getting it for fuel, I think, if I recall. And corn flour, because there is corn. I think there's corn flour. Does this trailer need washing? Yeah, it probably needs washing. So we'll take the trailer through the car wash, I guess, somehow. To figure out how to do that. Gonna be a bit tight. I think I'm gonna approach it from the other side. Go right around the yard. So I have a car wash. You guys probably haven't seen it. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. But this is a truck wash, I should say. It'll only accept small vehicles, but hey, it works. I think I'm gonna have to really spin around here and line up. Ugh, that's in the way. Water tanker, let's move you out of the way. You're always in the way when I'm trying to wash my vehicles. Alright. Alright, let's back up. Because you gotta go into this real straight. So. Yeah, I think we're good. So all I need to do is go over here. This is by FS Miner, by the way. It's PC only. So you turn this on, it'll collect dirt. We'll hit activate. And you just drive your vehicles through and it washes it. It's very small though. You can't fit like a combine through it. Yeah, it got the logging truck through. Oh. Not quite. There, and that's all you do. You don't get out with a gun or anything. It just washes it off. Go over here. Yep. All clean, all nice and shiny. And then you can drive other trucks through too, I guess. This one's looking pretty shabby looking. We'll get this one done. And move it down a little bit because it's sort of in my car wash way. This one will probably go through a little easier, hopefully. I got that water tanker. Like this, probably like right here. Yeah, there we go. Get my truck fleet all nice and shiny. There we go. And then when you're done, you just go over here and you just turn it off. There we go. Easy peasy. I wish there was a larger one, like double the size. I think you'll be able to fit a combine through it. But for trucks, or small vehicles like what I just demonstrated, you can just go through it like I did. All right, let's go find my... How are we doing? We're at 12:30. Go down here. That. Here we go. Now I'm gonna go over here, get these all ground up. That's good. Starting to get a little dark, isn't it? Oh. These Versatile have pretty good lighting, don't they? I think I will get the stumps done by the end of this, before the end of the stream. That's good. As for these little bits everywhere, I'm not really too concerned about them. I'll probably push them out of the way as I come across them. This area is really just going to be railroad track, I think. Maybe a siding. Hard to say. Oh, that guy went down. And I might put like meadow grass on here again, perhaps, or something. But after the railroad tracks are laid down. Oh, what the heck is that? Try to be careful here at the road. Wobble, wobble, wobble. All right, let's back up here. Okay, that one's done. We'll head over here. Let's start mulching. How's my strategy here? What am I going to do? Think here. Just go along the edge, I guess. That didn't go very well, did it? Oh, man. Okay, that is good, I think. Go over here. I'm gonna have probably a silage pit over here at some point too, maybe. All sorts of stuff that was on my mind of what I need to have over here. This one. I got, what, one more to do? I think that's the last one. Okay, let's go get our flat deck. Sure, that is that. Right. I think I have a flat deck over here. I'll load up the crane and that the versatile and bring them back up here. Because if I'm going to do more logging, it might be down this section or way back over at the sawmill. Sure. Do I have a truck over here? No, I don't. Go get a truck. Actually, I think I'll use the larger truck that I have. That's a fair amount of weight. Yep, thank you so much, Kiwi. We'll be probably joining you shortly. I imagine you'll be live streaming in a moment, so I will redirect to you, sir. Or raid you. Raid! Go down here. Users. You are so welcome, sir. Yep. So you guys, even though I'm going to be ending my stream in about 45 minutes, I'm going to bring you over to an awesome gentleman that does live streams for Farm Sim. So don't jump, because there's more Farm Sim to come. Oh, I forgot my trailer. This is an 82 Studio truck, by the way, in case anyone's wondering what I'm in. So I want to just point that out. In case people are like wondering, how the heck are you driving so fast? How are you? All of that jazz, right? So 82 Studio. The only thing I don't like about the truck is I like to play in cab and the glass is tinted. So I need a non-tinted glass because it's hard to see. So even during like when it's daylight, I find it's difficult to see. So right now it's like sunset. Technically, I probably could sleep trigger, but it's really hard to see through the glass. Oh, that was close. Jet brake. We're going to let's do this. I'm gonna load up. Let's see, I think I'll put the crane on. I like to put the most antiquated piece of equipment on first. And then anything else I put on. Yes. It's because it's on that tree, isn't it? Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Next. Put this one on backwards. I don't know if I have enough room. Oh, this might be interesting. Oh, we'll try. I've had some success with situations like this. I can probably back the crane up a bit more if I have to. Oh, no. Trying to push it all back. Nope. I need to move the crane forward a bit more. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, how far? Okay, I'm setting the parking brake on this. There, parking brake is enabled. Oh, let's turn off the engine. I got a little bit more room. I think I can do this. Whoa! Okay, park and brake that one. Okay, I should be able to click in. Alright. Alright. Perfect. Alrighty. We're gonna spin around here and we'll try to make sure our load is still on. Yeah, it's still on. This is crazy. Alright, off we go, everybody. This is crazy. I would not be able to get up this hill with that equipment with the other truck. Like, look at what's happening here. So I think I made the right call to switch over to the TLX. Alright. Oh, what's going on? Oh. Let's see. I clipped the tree. That's, can I'm stuck. No. What happened? Did it all come off the end? No. I just don't have enough weight. That's the problem. Okay. Hold on. Let's leave that on. Can I push it forward with the excavator, you think? Let's see. Alright. Parking brake is probably on. Yep. Oh, I should probably turn my cab a little bit. I think I need a tow truck. Alright, let's get up here. We'll set our parking brake and use our boom arm to try to... Let's see here. Bring that in like that. Get up close. Okay. And we'll set our parking brake. I think that might help. Let's give it a shot. It worked. All right. Thank you, Mr. Excavator Operator. You are a smooth operator. And that's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Get this back to home base. will be right here. Alright. Okay, I guess I was going a little quicker than I had anticipated. And that's a crash. Man, I'm up to 9 today. I am not doing very well. Alright. Alright. Let's get this off here. Oh yeah, I got my parking brake on. Yep. Go. It will take this guy off somehow. Yeah, he came off the end, that's for sure. Oh, parking brake is engaged. Put this over here. Alright. I think that does it. I think this has been a very productive stream. I got all those logs done. The bridge is done. The stumps are done. So next episode will be terraforming with the excavator, probably mix of productions, and I'll be slowly using that flat deck to move over planting equipment from the main farm so that it's situated at that one field. So that will be the plan. Hit save. And we will set up redirects to Kiwi. I'm going to do that right now. Bear with me. So um, before you go, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel uh, to check out some more fun, crazy adventures like this in the next stream. So redirect here. Get the other stream set up for redirect as well. All right, that should do it. So thank you everyone for hanging out with me. We will see you guys in the next one. And as always, happy farming. Take care now. Bye.